Hi, it's EDK, and I am back from vacation in Idaho, up in the woods with my sisters. It was awesome. I got a ton of insights from that trip, and I'm excited to share them with you. But today is Independence Day, 4th of July, and we had a baseball game early this afternoon, and we just got back from a local parade, and we stopped and got some fireworks. So we're doing all the fun, cool 4th of July stuff. And I was thinking today, and I wanted to share this with you because it came into my head as we were doing all of our fun festivities, this idea of, what is the 4th of July all about? And when I think about the 4th of July, I think about freedom. And it has to do with our freedom and being grateful for our freedom and recognizing our freedom, honoring that freedom. And it reminded me of something that I have learned in my relationship, not just with my husband, my intimate relationship, but in my relationships with my family, who I've spent just got back from spending a lot of time with, and my friends. And that is the type of freedom that we sometimes forget. And that freedom is having the freedom to be in control and choosing the way that we react or we respond to other people. And this is huge in relationships, because what can happen is we'll find ourselves saying things like, oh, he makes me so mad, or he did this thing and it made me so mad, or she said this thing to me and that, hurts my feelings, or makes me mad, or makes me sad, or whatever. And the truth is, nobody can make us mad. Nobody can make us sad. Nobody can make us feel bad about ourselves. We have the freedom to choose how we respond to what somebody else does to us. Now, it's true, and I'm not going to deny that if we function from a level of reacting to things, reacting to people, reacting to what they say, to what they do to us, our reactions are based on programming. Most of our programming is limiting, negative. So our reactions are going to be limiting, negative, and we're not going to get the best result all the time when we choose to react to something or somebody versus respond. So what I'm trying to say today, and I wanted to keep this short so that you guys can, get to your festivities if you're already not doing those, is be aware of that freedom that we have to choose our response. And that when somebody does or says something that might be a little irritating or might cause us to go on the defense, pause for just a second so that you are able to come from a place of responding in a way that you want to, instead of reacting in a way that's going to make the situation worse, or react in a way that might make you feel worse. And remind yourself that you have the freedom to not be mad about something somebody did. You have the freedom to choose your thoughts, to choose what you're going to think about, to choose how you're going to assign meaning to something somebody else does. You get to choose whether somebody ruins your day by something that they said or did. You get to choose whether you're going to hang on or let that thought mull around in your head. You get to choose that. And that was new to me. That was new information to me. That was a new awareness that I was given around that subject many years ago. And since then, it's been a huge gift. Just that awareness that I have the freedom to choose my responses, deliberately choose the responses that I wanted in order to create the type of mood I wanted to be in order to create the type of feeling that I wanted to have that moment or that day. So on this 4th of July, remember that there's all kinds of freedoms that we can celebrate if we're aware of them and we acknowledge them. I hope you have an awesome rest of this 4th of July holiday, this Independence Day, this day about freedom, and really be conscious to bring freedom in to all aspects of your life. I'll talk to you again next time.